Hey, I'm just so curious about what parts of your dad you want to bring to your new role as a dad.
Oh, that's a great question. God, where do I begin? I feel like I have a playbook. I feel so lucky that my dad gave me this great playbook of how to be a dad. My father was he had an eighth grade education and he never had a luncheon in his honor. I've had a ton of luncheons in my honor. Like I'm very lucky in that way. I've won all these essay contests and then I have this fancy career. My dad didn't write any of that. He never had a proper wedding, but he's a great dad. And he was just kind and warm, and he seemed to understand that in my life his role was to just be in my corner. His role was always to be not just my cheerleader, but something like a sounding board, something like, imagine if you're a boxer, imagine Rocky, right? If the movie is Rocky, who's dad? Dad's Mick.
Nick. Yep.
Dad's like the one who's, he's always gonna be there every single time you need him, and he's also gonna push you when you need to be pushed sometimes, and he's gonna have the kind of relationship that's based in honesty and affection and warmth and wanting what's best for you, and that's the kind of dad I hope to be. Is just takes such great
Such
joy in
great
his
joy.
existence, and let him live his life. I don't have
Mm,
strong opinions about what my kids end up doing. I don't want to push them to be artists or super successful at this or that. I hope they're happy. I hope they're honest. I hope they're funny, and I hope they're
mm,
around.
mm,
I hope they come around the family, and I hope that they understand the value of family. And those are the things that my father was great at. And it's like we celebrate these people, um, public figures, whether they're entrepreneurs, artists, um, I don't know, political figures. But then every family, every person has someone at the center of their lives that may have a much more humble story, but they're the ones you really miss when they're gone because they made you feel loved. And it's oftentimes somebody who never had a luncheon in their honor and doesn't have any
mm,
great resume. They're just someone that kept the family together because they loved so deeply and they cared so much.
mm.
And so, by the way, I don't think I'm that in my family. I think my wife is that. But, and that's part of my job too, I think.
Yeah.
And it's something that's sort of profoundly that I've come to understand is how much my commitment to my wife is also a commitment to my children. And that like the thing that I can do most, I'm an artist. I'm on the road. I mean, let's be real. Like I need my commitment to her needs to be something sacred, and that's something that if it destroys our relationship, it's going to hurt their lives as well. So I'd spend a lot of time, um I don't know if I reaffirming that commitment, making sure that commitment's important. I don't know, this might be too much information for this, but that's the truth.
I was just going to say, congratulations on the new baby.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah.
I am also now mum.
Oh,
So
congratulations. That's great.
I
Yeah. Boy or
got
girl?
a little girl.
Oh,
She's
okay.
10 months now.
Oh, that's a great age. So much charm. You just want to squeeze them.
Oh yeah, definitely. So my question is, what's the best piece of advice you've ever had, and would you pass it on to your children?
Oh gosh. Well, that's a tough one. Yeah, I think that one big insight my dad gave me growing up, was that over time, work is indistinguishable from talent. He would just say, "Just work harder than everyone, and no one's gonna be able to like stop you." Like he would always say, "Just bust your ass till you're 25." That's how he always put it. But what he was really saying was he wanted me to understand that I even if I wasn't always the smartest or the most talented or the most athletic or whatever it was, I could be the hardest worker. And in doing so, I could be able to be successful at the things that I wanted to be successful at. So, yeah, I want my kids to know that. I want my kids to, first and foremost, just feel, loved and valued. I'm not gonna be one of those like, you get your ass down there and work. You bring me some straight A's, kid. Like I'm not that kind of person. But like, so first and foremost, just that they're loved and they're, that's what they want from me. But that if I could pass on some guidance to them and they want to hear it, yeah, probably working very hard is going to be the thing that's going to allow you to have the things and accomplish the things that you want to in life.
Perfect.
Thank
Well,
you
I hope
so
to
much.
see you soon.
Yeah, I hope so too. We are going to come over there. We just haven't announced when and all that.
You best do.
All right. Congratulations on the baby. It's wonderful to see
You
you.
too.